Hi fam, this is your girl Aisha. Welcome back to another video. It's your girl. I'm excited to be here. And this video, it's in regards to the previous video I posted yesterday, asking questions about cheating. And I actually shared a video of a lady saying she has a side piece and she wants to know how to go about convincing her husband to keep her side piece. And the other lady went on and on and on about how it's not okay to do what she did. And I asked a few questions, more like, what do you think, is cheating okay? A few people, that was on my Instagram and I think Facebook as well. Some were like, cheating, it's not something that should be like, it's not something that people should find like be comfortable doing. You're not supposed to be comfortable doing it. You're not supposed to be doing it, regardless of who you are, being it the woman or the man. And I came across a post of someone. I think he sent it. Yeah, let me read it out. Probably some of you have come across this already. Someone said, I checked my wife's phone yesterday and found out she is seeing someone. She sent him her nudes. He is a well known politician in Kaduna, and I'm so heartbroken. I really love her, and I can't wrap my head around what I saw. I had to check it over and over again. Whenever she goes out to buy something, they meet up, and he even brings her back home. We have two children together. Her actions does not show off anything. I'll never have guessed. She knows how much I trust her. It's been 2 days and I can't seem to believe it. Yeah, a whole lot of things are happening. A whole lot of things are happening. So the question here is, um, what do you think about this? Is it right to actually check your spouse's phone? What will you do if you're in this person's shoes? So there are a whole lot of questions. But for me, the question I would ask is, um, how comfortable you felt doing that or cheating on your partner. How, what's the word I'm looking for? Something warrants to something, right? Like I said yesterday, there's no justification for cheating. But I think the number one issue here is lack of communication, ego, respect, um, as well as trust. Most importantly, when communication is gone in a relationship, regardless of being it friends, husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend, when trust or communication is gone, I think that relationship is dead already. Like it's dead, literally. Because if you're with someone and you're not communicating, there's so many things. You're literally opening a door to more I'm trying to look for a better word. I'm trying to look or say it in a way that I won't sound too harsh or inappropriate. I think if you don't communicate with your partner, you create more issues in your relationships. Um, the best thing to do is, if you don't feel comfortable with what your partner is doing, or you don't like their attitude or their behaviors towards you, the best thing to do is to sit down, have a conversation, understand each other's weaknesses, understand each other's strength. We're not perfect at the end of the day. We just come and stay together to understand each other more, not to not to tear each other apart or trying to bring each other down one way or the other, right? I think the best thing to do is to sit down, understand each other. Okay, can this work? Can this happen? You did this to me, you did that to me. And the other person shouldn't feel like this person is attacking he or she. I think the best thing to do is understand where your partner is coming from. And you that you're explaining, don't do it in a very harsh way. Don't be disrespectful. Don't be rude. Don't be aggressive. Like, even if it's a madman, when you come with an aggressive tone or with an aggressive expression, trust me, you have no idea what the response will be. All right. So the best thing to do is to be calm, understand your partner's weaknesses, try not to poke them, try not to push them to that point that they will feel like you're trying to get them to a point that they don't want to be. And it won't be fair. So you should understand each other as much as you can, communicate. And the person that is explaining to you, you the one receiving, you should listen. Not listen to respond or reply, but listen to understand where this person is coming from. So you can actually respond in a way that it's supposed to be, and then come to a conclusion and resolution as well. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to break up, but to make up, right? So if you're constantly getting your partner to a state that they feel very, very uncomfortable, and things like this will warrant them to just go seek the attention elsewhere, that's what creates cheating in a relationship. So I feel the best thing to do as a husband and wife is to always communicate with your partner. All right. Don't leave that gap. Don't leave that door for another or third party to come in. It doesn't make sense. The third party I'm talking about is probably someone they find pleasure like or comfort in out there. You don't want that to happen to your relationship. So be that best part of their lives. Be that person that tomorrow when you're no more or when you're no longer together, you'll be like, oh, she was the best thing that happened to me. He was the best thing that happened to me. All right. Rather than having regrets after you guys path ways. So I think the best thing to do is communicate. We're not all perfect at the end of the day. No one is perfect. I'm not a relationship therapist. I'm not anybody. It's just my own point of view that I'm sharing out there with people so that we can help each other grow and be better in life. We can be anybody's role model. We can be our kids' role models. You don't want to be that kind of father that you're always yelling or shouting in front of your kids and your kids are seeing that. I don't want to dive into that. That will be a discussion for another day. But the main purpose of this is reasons why people end up cheating or going out to look for comfort or peace out there when they don't find it in their partners. Some ego will not even allow them to sit down and have a conversation with their partners. You understand? Some feel they're too proud. I can never. She's not even up to the task. He's not even up to the task. I'd rather just sit down, have a chit chat with someone, talk to someone on the phone. You don't know who that person is. You just know them from afar. What happens when you bring them to the house and you guys have already seen each other's black and blue or white and black? You've already seen it all. So what else? You don't know who that person is. I still go with the saying that says the devil you know is better than the angel you don't know. But sometimes those devil can be your greatest nightmare. So communicate. Forget about ego. Forget about ego. You've already seen each other. All right. So sit each other down or sit your partner down, have a conversation, understand where you're wrong and where you need to fix it. If you try to explain yourself and they're not understanding where you're coming from, don't be upset. It doesn't end there. You can have another conversation another day. Like it doesn't hurt to actually try and keep trying and just make them understand where it hurts and how it hurts you. And be their peace. At the end of the day, there is nothing as peace of mind in this world. There is nothing as you being with someone who gives you peace. That's the honest truth. For the young people out there that are still not married, don't think it's all glamorous out there. Don't think everything that glitters out there is gold. No. We have relationships, we have misunderstandings, we have so many issues here and there. It's just left for you to actually sit down with your partner and understand each other. Like I said, I keep saying it, understand each other's weaknesses so you know how to fix things together. Like I said, you're there to make up, not to break up. And if it leads to breakup, Yes, it was meant to be. At least you tried a couple of times and it's not working. You can't force things that are not even working out at the end of the day, right? But before it leads to that, make sure you communicate well. Take aside ego, pride, whatever aside. Trust each other as much as you can. Yes, you might see signs or whatever, but don't keep picking and picking and picking on your partner over and over again over little issues. Yes, she cooked, maybe she didn't do this or do that. Call her, or maybe the salt is too much. Call her and be like, babe, the last time I know you're trying, you're an amazing woman, and I love how you cook. But please, can you minimize the salt a bit next time when you cook? Like when you talk to someone that way, they will feel very comfortable to be, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And you, when they're telling you that the salt is too much, don't be upset. Don't be angry. It's just a correction. Nobody is perfect at the end of the day. We need to correct ourselves. We need to hear that we're doing something wrong. And then we need to correct ourselves. All right? And be better. We are not perfect. All right? We make mistakes to be perfect. And when you make mistakes and take corrections, that's when you do better and improve on yourself. So just because someone is correcting you, you pick offense, you never learn at the end of the day. So please, most importantly, communication, trust, empathy, care, love. At the end of the day, keep aside pride and ego. It doesn't help. It doesn't work in any relationship. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Your partner should be your best friend. Your partner should be everything to you. Your partner should be who you should come to whenever you're having a bad day. It shouldn't be that you're coming to a house and it's a nightmare. It's a danger zone. You don't even want to come back from work. You don't want to come to your house from work. You just want to stay out there, be with your friends, hang out with them. Because the moment you walk into that house, it's complaint upon complaint. And that's when you open a space for another woman to come in. Likewise, the man. Give your woman attention. Give her time. Pay attention to her needs. Pay attention to what she wants. Understand when she complains, it's because you're not doing something right. When she talks about certain things, it's because you're not doing it right. So instead of making it look like she nags too much, why don't you sit down and have a conversation? You know, alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Sorry, guys. Instead of seeing it as she nagging or complaining too much, why don't you sit down and have a conversation to understand where she's coming from and trying to see how you can work things out. Don't always blame your partner when things go wrong or when things go south. You always want to come to a resolution at the end of the day. So please, let's do well to have a happy, happy, happy relationship. You want to be with your best friend. You want to be with your partner for life. And you want to raise kids to be like you want to be that mentor to your kids so they can see and emulate whatever thing you're doing when they grow at the end of the day. That they can go out and be like, oh, my mom did this to my father did this to my kids, and whatever. So I have so many other topics to talk about, especially when parents are having misunderstandings. It shouldn't be in front of your kids. No, it's very, very wrong. It's very bad. It shouldn't be in front of anybody. There is nothing bad in coming and sitting together in a closed environment in your room. There's nothing wrong with that, literally. Why have it in front of your friends or in front of your kids? Why hit your woman in front of your kids? Why even raise your hands in the first place? A topic for another day. But I think I need to stop here. It's a long video already. I just want to say this. Please, 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 please communicate. Communicate is very, very important. You have no idea what this can do. I'm someone who communicates. Like, I'm someone who talks. Like, I always want to be talking. I always want to know where I'm wrong so I can make corrections. I'm not perfect, trust me. I'm not a perfect human being. I make mistakes every single day, every single time, every single hour. But I just take whatever corrections as a step to be better, right? So don't take offense whenever anyone corrects you or whenever anyone pinpoints what you're doing wrong. let's be proud of each other. Let's make each other happy at the end of the day as partners. It's the best thing you can do, not just for yourselves, but for your kids as well. So, in case this is interesting, just let me know in the comment section if what you think I just said makes sense, or if you think there are other options or other ways people can actually work out and be better in their relationships. And to the younger ones out there, like I said, all that glitters is not gold. There is no perfect human in this world. You might have all your list, all your characteristics of the type of man you want to have. You might be checking. He needs to be handsome, God fearing, he needs to be rich, da 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 da. But at the end of the day, that will not sit you in your husband's house. All those things are vanity at the end of the day. Those things will fade. The inner beauty is the best thing ever. And like I always say, be with your best friend, be with your peace. There is a whole lot to that. I'll cut this video here and we'll talk more in my next video. Please drop a comment. Let me know what you think about this. And then, yes, we might decide to talk about this again the second time or the third time or however it goes. Okay. Because this topic is not something that you just end it like that. You still have to like talk about it over and over again. But yeah, I'll stop here. Like, comment, share, and show your baby girl some love. Thank you so much for watching me. Thank you so much for viewing this, liking my videos, and sharing. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. God bless. Mwah.